The Brad rules!
Sonic Galactic. Well, this is a fine howdy-do. It's amazing to me what the Sonic fan game community is capable of, and Sonic Galactic is one of the reasons why this community continues to amaze me. I was very foolish to avoid fan games for so long because when it comes to Sonic, there are so many quality fan games, it's insane, and even the unfinished ones like Galactic here are worth playing because what's available so far rivals a lot of the official games, to be honest. It's that good. This is without a doubt one of the best art styles I've seen in any video game ever, full stop. It's absolutely beautiful. The idea of this game is to create an experience that would have been possible if Sonic had a mainline entry on the Sega Saturn. We all know how Sega infamously dropped the ball with the Sonic franchise on the Saturn, failing to provide the series with a prominent game, which many feel was one of the reasons the system tanked so badly in the US. And I'd say the developers have succeeded with achieving the realization of this premise. Greatly succeeded. And I'm not just talking about in-game. Look at the main menu. It's a thing of pure beauty. It's the type of thing that makes me stop and think, why isn't Sonic Team doing this? I just turned on the game and I'm already engaged. So the game takes place right after Sonic Triple Trouble, and this is perfect coming right off my high of playing Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit. And the Island of Illusion that appears once every decade has now phased into existence, and Eggman is harvesting the power of a meteorite that crashed onto the island to rebuild his army of badniks at high speeds. Sonic and his friends become suspicious of Eggman's absence and go looking for him, and so the adventure begins. So we've got a host of playable characters, and they are Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Fang, and a brand new original character, Tunnel the Mole. Fang is actually on Sonic's side in this one, much to my surprise, with the reason being he wants to get back at Eggman for leaving him behind in Sonic Triple Trouble. I'm glad to see Fang getting so much attention as of late, and we did get to see him in playable form in Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit, and I enjoyed playing as him there as well. Although I do miss the ability to shoot his pop gun in the straight line, he is able to shoot downward, which propels him upwards, making for a very unique double jump. Tunnel is a really great character, and I really love his ability to tunnel into the ground and hop out super high into the air, and if there is a surface above you, you can tunnel into that as well, and this is just visually spectacular. As you saw, we get a pretty cool opening cutscene to start things off, and if you're playing as Tunnel, you get a unique intro with this Egg Robo, who blows on a whistle, summoning a massive wave of badniks to flood the island. This Egg Robo is more animated like the hard-boiled heavies were in Sonic Mania. Our first order of business is making our way through Verde Island, a lush tropical paradise, which is a fitting opening level, and Sonic has some new abilities to try out, those being a very cool wall dash and wall jump, which look right at home with the Blue Blur's moveset. I love how the Act 1 boss is a chase because you know how much I love Sonic Advance 2. You'll also face off against Eggman, and it's a fight that really keeps you on your toes. Coral Garden Zone is next, and Act 1 is a nicely designed water level where a giant crab badnik will stalk you throughout the stage. It's actually quite lengthy, and as you can see here, I actually went into overtime on it. Act 2 starts off by showing off some of the surface and the nighttime setting, and I have to be honest with you, it gave me chills. This is exceptionally beautiful. It gives me that same chill vibe warmth that I feel in levels like Aquarium Park in Sonic Colors and Press Garden Act 2 in Sonic Mania. And the music, oh my god, the music. In fact, let's have a little listen here. This is one of the best water stages I've seen in Sonic, and one of the first since Hydro City Zone that actually allows for speed opportunities while you're submerged. Something really cool is Knuckles gets his own version of Act 2 where instead of taking the top path like the other characters, he sticks to exploring the catacombs, and he faces off against a different mini-boss instead of the submarine that all the other characters fight. And he is also introduced to a mysterious mermaid, which the other characters do not encounter. Instead, everyone else will run into the Egg Robo from Tunnel's intro as he and a team of other Egg Robos hijack a mural. Knuckles also has this funny moment with Eggman. All the characters will go at it with Eggman in this bizarre boss battle where he uses these animal heads attached to his submersible. Luminosity caps off this demo, and sadly, there's only one act to play through, but what a hell of a play it is. Coral Garden Act 2 left me in awe, and Luminosity Zone had me searching for my socks because they were blown clear off from the visual splendor. This is one amazing looking city aesthetic, and it's so detailed and well designed. You'll also be introduced to Turbo, Sonic's latest metallic rival, and the development team has said that even Metal Sonic will be at odds with Turbo. And you'll come to an arena and do battle with the boss, a guitarist Badnik, who has a multitude of cool attacks, and it all takes place in front of a massive crowd with numerous Sega references, one of which is the long forgotten Sonic Team created character Rystar. And speaking of Metal Sonic, he's in the crowd as well, and watching you. No, I mean really watching you. Watch his head turn as you move around the stage. He's not taking his eye off of you. That's such a nice little detail. And what about those special stages? They look very reminiscent of Robo Blast 2 with these wide open areas. I like the different hats and the varying terrain. It does a good job of actually bridging the gap between special stage design and the main stage design in a Sonic game. This is very unique, and I like it quite a bit. The bonus stages are interesting too, with a tilting terrain as you collect rings while the goal chases you down. When's the last time the goal actually hunted Sonic down? This kind of reminds me of another analogy.
I had a dream last night that a hamburger was eating me.
Dazzling graphics, a tantalizing OST, fantastic level design, and smooth controls are making Sonic Galactic one hell of an experience, and I cannot wait to receive more content. What makes it really sad is the first demo was released back in October of 2020, so it took 4 years to get another demo. This is understandable for a fan-made project that is of this vast quality, and this is only being made as a passion project with no profit being yielded from it. I just don't understand why Sega doesn't do what they did with Mania and give these talented and ambitious developers their support. Give them all the tools and finances they need to make you a profitable product. They did it with Mania, so why not do it again? There's so many missed opportunities on the table, and it really boggles the mind. They're literally sitting on a gold mine with a legion of very talented developers that are actually outdoing their official games in many ways, but I digress. So guys, let me know what you think down in the comments down below. What do you think of Sonic Galactic? Have you played it yet? And if you haven't, has this video convinced you to give it a try? I love to talk about it in the comments down below. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bells to get all the notifications when I post on my new videos. I want to thank all my subscribers for your continued support. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.